Alright folks, the deck is Razzle-Dazzler Rainbow Death Knight. The goal of the deck is to use buttons to draw spells of different schools so that we can play them and juice up the Razzle-Dazzler to build a wide board to bash our opponent in the face with. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
This is probably a pretty bad matchup no matter what type of warrior it is. So let's look for an early start. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to apply enough pressure to get underneath all of the gross nonsense that they have. This is one where the Eliza is probably especially important. Okay. Buttons wants to come down on the coin with the Rizzler in hand. That could mean it's Reno. Not bad. I do need to start playing these so that I can have the Rizzler ready to go on curve. I assume they take a value trade here, which means I could go Magma into Frost Strike. Although that does leave me overdrawing. So, we shall see. I guess I don't have to discover a card off of this. I could just go Frost Strike, then play the Malted Magma. So let's do that. I think keeping the Corpsicle is probably more valuable than getting Frost Strike value here. So that should be 2. This is 3, 4. Or 3, 4. It's not a terribly impressive option there. Let's just go with this. Because that reads like a Sanitize right now. I think I would like to see it before getting the Rizzler in play. And I would like to, get value off of this because... Okay, that's almost certainly a Sanitize. But getting as much value here as possible seems like it's going to be important. Let's go here. Play this. Foam Render. I think Foam Render is the play.
Job's done.
Just because Foam Render represents a lot of damage. I think it's Reno, and I think that's Sanitize. So I need to figure out a way to develop a board that is good enough to get them to commit the Sanitize somehow. Realistically, what I need is just the Eliza. It's devastatingly unlucky for me. But we do have damage still. I can simply play the Corpsicle, play the Ghouls Night, and go face. Oh, hello. Could also try and develop this. Okay, the Razzler is online. And this develops corpses is a big part of why it's an important play here. So that's a spell. That's Sanitize. This is Reno. No, this is Patrick. There's the Eliza. Kill that.
Job's done.
That helps with the second copy of Ghouls Night. This is a coin. We don't know what these two are, but we have, like, decent information about the other two, so it's unlikely that either of those is Reno, which is a good thing. There's the Sanitize. Unless. The Eliza is still just doing a lot of work, and as is the foam render. Okay. Now we see the Sanitize, now we can develop the Rizzler and actually get some Corpsicle value alongside it, because that is a lot of corpses generated.
Strike a pose.
No return. Job's done.
9 damage, that means even with a Reno, well, not necessarily even with a Reno, but because they could hero power alongside it thanks to the 13 mana that they now have.
I found a sea urchin.
Whoops. Oh, man.
My elements are frightful. You will know pain.
2, 3. Alright, we are no longer Razzless. Could be good if it's like the Razzle-Dazzler mirror.
I raise, you fold.
Nothing gets past my house.
Like there's a reason to bump there. This does look like the Raz mirror though. That's why I didn't want to pre-bump, is because if they didn't take the trade, I just have this as a clear cut. Now they can't do a good job of taking both of these off the board. This could also just be like Evolved Paladin. Shaman.
You could use a trim.
We have a kill on that, which is important. Go bump, hero power, there. And use this to clean up. Next turn I have the Frosty Décor. That's our first spell for the Raz. Then we just need to find our buttons to get the rest. Woof. I'm just going to stay on curve, even though developing the Eliza is important. So far, they've played 2 spells for the Razzle-Dazzler. Borg.
My dread blades crave blood.
I don't think I want to go like 3 for 1 on that. When if they trade, we just have another Corpsicle for next turn. But having the Eliza down like makes Ghouls Night a playable card. You can also just use her to clean off this Forg so that we get her dead and get value. A little bit of a punish there. It's fine.
Hoist the colors!
What is the forged card? I suppose we'll find out. I guess it could be the holy spell generating card so that they have that for the Raz.
Strike a pose.
I was just going to go threads into Raz, but this might end up being better. Yeah, I think we're going face here.
To battle!
After cleaning this up a little bit. So that we can generate enough corpses.
Battle.
Things get too much farther out of control, that's when we can cash in on the threads. Org. Yeah, that's now 5 minions, 6 with the or 7 minions, 8 with the hero power. I think we can get pretty good threads value here. One, two, so that's 6. Ghouls Night. And now you're dead. Alright, Eliza was pretty good there.
I must protect the wild. You will know pain.
Honestly, I kind of like a coin Gorgonzormu into the Rainbow Seamstress. And we just look for buttons and Miss Miracle Salesman. This is a very good hand. Just need to not die to Druid shenanigans or allow ourselves to get too far behind.
No solves any problem.
Getting through that the hard way, I suppose. Yeah, let's start cooking up this cheese. If I had a Razzle-Dazzler, I'd probably just rip this next turn, but more often than not, I just think developing the Seamstress is the way to go, especially if they're not taking the Salesman off the board. We want to take advantage of our advantage, which is having the board. Sure.
My collection grows.
Just use more.
Just go face. I've got things that can help me swing the board back. Okay. Those are some 4-drops. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we have a new game plan to set up. Okay, so they're not spending 7 mana on a Dragon Golem. I don't even know if the deck runs that. It could spend 6 mana on something, which could be like a Fi, but we've potentially got Poisonous, although it would be buffed if it's from here. Swipe.
Time waits for no one.
I found a sea urchin.
Huh?
More fire! More powder!
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm 1 damage off right now. Trying to figure out how I can avoid overdrawing the Corpsicle, which just does not seem to be possible here. So let's just deal the damage that we have. That would have been lethal. Had I known I was getting it, obviously. But I also should have waited to see it get generated before pressing the hero power.
Is full.
Pyrotechnician coming in clutch there.
I will fight with
Alright, it is hard to think of a better 2-mana card for us than Mining Casualties. Aside from, like, Dreadhound Handler. But just want to find maybe a 1-drop alongside it. We missed, but that's okay. Because we're going to get so many corpses and I don't have a turn 3 presently, I think I just hold the Rune of Darkness and look to potentially play it on turn 3.
golden in their waters. Keep on panning.
Okay, well, we found some frost spells. So we clear this board, we get a weapon,
Keep on panning.
or if it's the Flood Paladin, that's an extremely good pickup. Still gonna hold out hope here, and this could be my activator for the Cultist next turn if they go wide. It is the Flood Paladin, it seems.
Reporting for duty.
So let's keep them off the board. Got a couple options for next turn. I can either hero power play the cultist if they pose a threatening board, or just put up the Frosty Décor. Okay. That works out nicely. One of these days, I will get the Rune of Darkness down, I promise. But the Threads of Despair is also a pretty good pickup for this matchup. Let's see what we get here. Just keep the opponent off the board, make their showdown turn as bad as we can. Like the Prismatic Beam showdown combo, even though much worse, is still not great if I go too wide.
The toy store belongs to the Titan. No return.
I don't think that's quite a good enough Razzle-Dazzler yet when I have a Threads of Despair in hand that will inevitably be quite good, I'm sure. One, two, three, four, five, six. So I need to get like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me take the bump here. It's possible there's a cleaner way to do that. That now gives us... Oh, I already had a shadow spell. We need a nature, fire... Nature and fire.
I smell gold in them there waters. Oh, wait, I'm rich! The runes decide your fate.
Go unholy.
Unholy, symbol of death.
None of these seem that great. I think we just go farmhand for kind of a redo. It's possible this is where we get hit with the, God, not getting the Eliza down is bad, but like showdown Prismatic Beam turn. Crusader Aura also bad. I think the Primus will likely survive this. Never mind. Jesus. Forgot about that. I think we are dead.
Keep on panning.
Really? Oh my god! What is... Oh, stop! What? That was devastatingly unlucky. Good lord. We need to get the magma. Oh my god. Okay, there's also a world where you can just start working towards a Corpsicle setup. So we go like Frosty Décor. Never mind. That was just so brutally unlucky.
Open your minds to the light. By the holy light. No return.
In 8. So I have a blood plague in there. It's possible I survive. So this will be at 12. I missed it, so I die. I mean, there's no reason why this should still be on the board other than me getting exceedingly unlucky off of that Ghouls Night.